Alrighty guys, Isaac here bringing us another Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. This is going to be part 1 for season 26. This is the squad that we're going to be rocking with for this season, right? I mean, pretty much the same thing, right? I always use the same thing for regeneration, but this time we're doing something a little bit experimental, and it might be a little bit of a detriment to the team at first, right? Because we do have this JANEMBA, the Super JANEMBA on here, right? He is in Z tier, so he's going to allow me to get a little bit more points rather than Ultra Omega Shenron. Ultra Omega Shenron's still better. I'm going to say that right now. He's still better, but he's always in S tier, so you're going to see yourself get less points from him. If you guys are still more comfortable with Ultra Omega Shenron, do that, because his key restore speed is amazing. So I've tried to get his friendship rank up. It's only at friendship rank 4, which is really, like, not that great, right? So his key restore speed is only at 2,539, which is not bad. But it's not enough to get through Goten, right? It's not enough to get through Goten at the very beginning. So this is where we might screw up a little bit right here, where Ultra Omega Shenron's going to be better. But I still wanted to go ahead and test him out. I still wanted to see how he does, right? But he does, so let's go ahead and look at his kit. The reason why I want to actually use him for this is because before receiving a blast art, he actually activates a special action and nullifies an attack and hits them with can't attack for 1 turn. Right, so I think that's actually kind of nice. I think it's a little bit valuable right there. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out like this. Make sure you guys do set your Piccolo to blast, because it always sets it to strike. And let's go ahead and get right into the matches. All right, so the first fight that we are going to go up against is this one immediately to the left of us. This 4th stage. It is going to be a very easy stage. Like, you see the Super Warriors on here, you see the EX units. Let's go ahead and talk about our layout. Alright, so this is the path that I'm going to go ahead and take right here. Or, I mean, not the path, well, the formation, right? Very straightforward. Boot tanks will be getting that the super tile, right? The super move tile. Alright, so I think the attack order isn't going to be really a big deal here. There might be some kits that I'm overlooking, but I'm going to start off by getting rid of the the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, right? Especially since I'm going to be using the boot tank special move. And then I think we can get rid of a purple. I think I'm going to try to get this guy out of the way. And then I do want to get Yamcha out of the way. Then we'll get this guy, Turles, and then the Super Saiyan Blue Death Buff Vegeta at the very end. Yeah, so like I said before, very, very easy fight, right? 1 million points right off rip, we'll take that. We got the full kill, all the good stuff. Our next fight is going to be another incredibly easy stage, already looking pretty good right here. 5th stage against this one, and sometimes it looks intimidating, but if you guys have been a long time viewer of these guides, you know that this is actually pretty easy to get through. Let's go ahead and talk about our formation. Alright, so this is the formation we will be using right here. You do see me bring out the extra green. Got my yellows, I got boot tanks, who's going to be very important right here, and then I'm just going to let my red sit on standby. And now for attack order, boot tanks has to go first, right, because he is going to be getting that blue card, and then we can take out a purple unit pretty easily right here, right, and then we'll go for Videl, and then we'll go for another purple unit, and then we shall go for these guys at the very, I think this is going to be ideal. Alright, so the team did better than I expected. On your guys' run, when you guys play through it, and I'll play it right here on the screen as well, boot tanks didn't even need to super the opposite boot tanks, the opposing boot tanks, right? Literally the first 3 units that attacked just killed them, just by regular attacks, and I could have used the boot tank's blue card on Videl, and I probably would have had a more successful run and netted more points overall right there. That was absolutely crazy. Either way, like I said before, it's still very, very easy fight. You can see my super attacks building up quite nicely right here too. Alright, next is straight above us with this 4th stage. Again, look at this. Very, very easy fight. I mean, we got a pretty nice path laid out for us. It's when we get to the Sun family fights is where it starts getting absolutely terrible. Alright, so we're going to go for this formation right here, and it looks a little bit weird, but since JANEMBA, he's only 2% off of his super attack, I think he can attain it. I want to try to just snipe Beerus, and then snipe Gohan with Bootanks afterwards. Hopefully that can work out. I'm not too sure. It's a little bit iffy right now. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to target Beerus first, strangely enough, and then we'll go for Gohan, and then we'll go for Bulma, Piccolo, Whis, and then Shallot. Normally, you want to go for Gohan first, though. I'm just saying it right now. If you guys aren't exactly aligned with where my super attacks are right now, you want to go for Gohan first. Alright, so that was actually pretty great, especially because I was debating on bringing Bootanks along, like, at all. Look at our super attacks right here. Janemba almost got his super attack right back. Like, that's beautiful. We did get the full kill right here, and we made sure that Gohan did not get a single super attack off right there. We were successfully able to snipe Beerus and Gohan all in turn 1. Alright, so next fight. This is where it's going to get a little bit dicey. For 5th stage, Sun Family. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so I can do this formation right here. Right? But I won't be getting heals for Bootanks. But I really, really value this key restore speed tile for Bootanks for this fight specifically, because Gohan almost gets like one shot, like in the first 2 characters attacking when I do it like this. So let's go ahead and give it the old college try. Let's risk it a little bit. Alright, so first off, we are going to get Gohan here, because I know Bootanks will be able to nullify all of his attribute upgrades. Then we'll get Goten, Kaioken, this guy, or actually because of Bootanks being here with no heals, I think I'm going to prioritize the green, then this guy, and then the healer Goku at the very end. Alright, so honestly, it was pretty damn good, bro. We used all of our super attacks, which is probably going to bite us in the ass for the next fight. But we did get the full kill right here, avoided all the super attacks. Turn 1 was so good that we were able to kill Gohan turn 1 and Goten, both in the same turn. That never happens for me. So, you know, I would say that was a success, but you're going to see why it's kind of a bad thing in the next fight. Alright, so for the 5th win bonus, it is going to be this 5th stage against Sun Family, but they have Ultra Kaioken on it. Alright, so this is the formation I'm thinking about bringing in here. I was really debating on bringing in double reds, but I don't know. I just don't know. But we have a key restore speed tile, right? Bootanks, I want him to take advantage of that, but once again, he's not going to be getting any heals. That is what is scary to me the most, right? That's the scariest part of this. We'll go ahead and rock it like this and see, just see what we got, because I've never fought Ultra Kaioken in TOP yet. Alright, so we'll go for, once again, Gohan first, Goten, I'm sorry, then Kaioken, and then we'll go for this guy, maybe, right? And then this guy, and then this guy. Dude, I don't know. I think this is going to be the correct formation. We'll see. And I'll play this fight back, that way you guys can see how it plays out. Alright, so coming out of that one, we did need the rush for it, right? As you guys saw at the end right there, I did need the rush for it. 1.4 million points. Everyone's still looking kind of healthy, so I'm kind of okay with this. But, oh my god, the Kaioken being right there, he has such a high key restore speed, plus him having that cover change is very, very annoying, bro. This fight, I'm really glad that they're going to kick him out, right? He's no longer in Z tier, right? Like, he needs to forever be, like, in B tier. Or even if they don't keep him forever, like, in the bottom tier of TOP, I don't want to see him on the board with Sun Family. All right, so bad news. We'll see him again right here. Immediately to our right, we do have this 5th stage. Thankfully, though, Goten is not here. Right, Goten is not here, so we can kind of relax a little bit, just a little bit. And let's go ahead and talk about our formation. Alright, so this is the formation we're going to be using right here. I'm actually going to bust out the red Janemba see exactly how good he is, right? This is where we're going to start testing him a little bit because he hasn't had any playtime. I do have Kid Buu right here, right? He's at 96%. I'm hoping that this super doesn't proc in the first turn because it's going to get wasted against the Super Saiyan movie Gohan, right? But if it gets used on turn 2, that's going to be really good for us. It's at, like, I'm not too sure. There's like I'm 50-50. I'm not too sure how much percentage you get right off jump. I want to say it's 5%, so I feel like this is going to get wasted, but we'll see. Alright, so for attack order, I think, well, Gohan, because we're going to spend the entire first turn just dumping into him, we might as well get him out of the way. And then I do want to get Kaioken out of the way, right? I do want to get him because he's frustrating to go against. Especially, I don't want to proc his cover change. And then we'll go for this other Kaioken Goku that gets a super attack. And then we will go for Kaba. And then Super Vegeta. And then the Bird Coup, right? The Super Saiyan Cooler Movie Goku. Alright, so coming out of that one, I'm a little bit undecided on Janemba. I would say he's kind of good, but he's also kind of bad. So what he did in that fight, like he inflicted a can attack on the Kaioken Goku, which was good, right? But his damage I don't think his damage was as good as Omega Shenron's, and then his tanking definitely was not as good as Omega Shenron's, right? Omega Shenron, he is just so far and away the better tank right here. I don't think this is the move. Just off of one fight, I don't think it's the move. If he ever got a Zenkai, I think he would replace him. But as of right now, like I think people are only going to be using him specifically for points. 4 points only. Alright, so next fight that we do have is against the androids. Alright, let's go talk about formation. This one's not too bad. Alright, so this is the formation we're going to be using right here. There's a lot of key restore speed tiles, and you actually do see me abandon the special move tile for Piccolo being on the special move tile, right? Because at the start of turn 3, I want him to be the first to attack. I want him to get his blue card off at the very start of my lineup. I don't want anyone else to take that priority over him. There's only some times where I want someone to take that priority over that, where it's like Buu-Tank's getting the blue card first, right? There's only specific situations like that, so we'll do it like this. Alright, so the way I want to do this is I want to get her out of the way, right? I want to get 21 out of the way because she does have the flashbang mechanic on turn 2. I believe Mai also gets it at the end of turn 2. So let's try to get these two out of the way, then the support, and then this 21 because I have 2 greens right here, right? And then we have to start getting these yellow, or actually, I'll go for Ribrianne first and then 18 because 18, her key restore speed is so trash, right? So we'll do it like this. Now, so coming out of that one's actually really, really easy as long as you know who to target. If you don't know who to target there, I think that one actually gave me difficulties when I was first getting started with top because, you know, I was getting flashbanged by Mai, I was getting solar flared by 21. Just wasn't a good time. It was not a good rodeo. So 1.2 million points off of that. Everyone's looking nice and swole. We did good there. All right, next fight. Directly above us, we do have this 5th stage, right? It's honestly not bad. It's honestly not bad. I mean, Topo's on there, which is annoying for that first turn. Just because he takes all attacks on that first turn, he does the taunt thing, right? He does the taunt factor, just like Super Saiyan movie Gohan does on the Sun Family squad. So we do have to worry about him a little bit. Let's talk about formation. All right, this is how we're going to do it for the formation for this fight specifically, right? I think this will be good. I think the lineup that I always do for this is I usually go for Topo first, then I try to get Jiren out of the way, and then I'll try to get Dispo down 2. Right, and then sometimes it'll line up nicely where my LF Piccolo will super attack UI Goku, so I don't even have to deal with his UI gauge. So ideally, let's try to go for that, see if that can happen. And then we'll go for this Blue Frieza, and then this guy at the very end. I think this might be like the God lineup right here. Yeah, so that's literally the God lineup right there, dude. It's so good. It is so good, bro. We literally exactly like I said it, how I planned it out. Topo died, Jiren died, Dispo died, and then we got the super attack from LF Piccolo onto UI Goku. Didn't really have to deal with his UI gauge. I mean, although Kid Buu does still proc it at the very end. Kid Buu still procs it at the end of turn 2. Doesn't really matter, but getting that LF Piccolo to super attack him is huge for us. Just do that same lineup if you guys are using the same exact squad. Alright, next fight, right above us, this 5th stage, but it is a stage we've already gone against, that we've already established is not that difficult, as long as you get Kid Gohan before he starts super attacking you at the wazoo. Let's talk about a formation. Alright, so I do not have the Janemba super attack, so we can't necessarily cheese this one this time around, so I'm gonna let Buu-Tanks ride the bench. I don't want Buu-Tanks taking any damage, right, because I need him for the Sun Family fights. I don't trust Janemba, bro. I don't trust him. Like, after that one fight, he sucks. I'm sorry, guys, but he sucks. I'm gonna put that in the title, too. Red Janemba sucks. Just so you guys know that the experiment wasn't necessarily that. He needs the Zenkai to be good, I think, in TOP. Once he gets the Zenkai, I think he'll be really, really good. So let's go ahead and do it like this. Kid Buu is pretty close to his super attack at 97%. So I think he might be able to get it. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to go with the usual attack order. Right, Kid Gohan, then Beerus. Maybe we can get him before he inflicts his can attack. Then Bulma, Piccolo, Whis, Shallot. Alright, so honestly, we could have chosen that fight. We could have went for Beerus first and then the Gohan because Kid Buu was able to get his super attack off on that very first turn. We would have been able to get the super and kill Kid Gohan relatively easily, right? Especially considering that we had the ultimate available to us. Either way, it was still good, right? Just a slight miscalculation from my end. You guys are still going to be fine either way if you use my attack order or if you guys opted to choose Beerus, then Gohan. Alright, so for the 10th win streak bonus, you notice we're going against a 4-5 stage because there's no 5-5 stage available to us. So we're going to go for this one right here, and it is a Sun Family stage, but at least the difficulty is toned down just a little bit by it being a 4-5 stage. Bootanks will be making an appearance here too. Alright, so this is the formation we're going to be using right here, and I do need a contingency plan just in case we don't get through Goten in time. Is what I'm gonna try to do here is, because there's so many there's the strike cover change with the bird coup with the Super Saiyan Cooler movie Goku. I'm gonna change this guy to Blast. Guys, make sure to change it back afterwards. But I'm gonna change it to Blast just for this fight. That way we can get as much damage as we possibly can to Goten. Alright, so starting off, I think we're just gonna put the target on Goten first. Gohan, Kaioken. And then, oh my goodness, Nappa's there too, huh? We gotta get the green first. And then we'll get this guy. And then we shall get this guy at the very end. Oh, that's gonna be rough. I think this is gonna be rough regardless. Alright, so just a little quick misunderstanding right here, bro. It's late, dude. I'm tired. I'm sorry, guys. I completely saw this Ultra Kaioken Goku as Bird Coup for some reason for the Super Saiyan movie. I didn't need to change Kid Buu, right? I'm putting this before the fight starts. I didn't need to change Kid Buu to a Blast card. I did not. Well, I mean, maybe I did because he still has a strike cover change. I don't know. Either way, we got the full kill. Avoided all the super attacks. Dude, this team hits hard. Guys, gotta be really careful here. Nappa hit my Bootanks one time, and it did like a quarter of my health. Alright, for the next fight, it is a 5-5 stage right ahead of us, right? But it's against these little androids. Nothing to worry about right here. You guys are going to be good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and be rocking this stage like this. Make sure you guys do switch your Kid Buu back to Strike right here, right? Switch him back to Strike in case you guys did switch him to Blast attack or whatever. Let's go ahead and do it like this. Alright, so for your first target, it is going to be this regular Android 13, right? Because every time you defeat one of his Android allies, he does get like a damage buff and he does restore his health, so you want to go ahead and take care of him as quickly as possible in my own opinion. And then we can get a purple unit out of the way. And then I think we can just circle right back to our greens, get a blue, get another purple, and then we'll take out, let's take out this guy. And then we'll take out Birder at the very end. Alright, that one was so chill, bro. We needed that. 1.5 million points. We definitely needed that right there. We got the full kill, all of that good stuff. We did waste a lot of super attacks. Some of those I do wish I would have saved, right? We used the Legends Road Piccolo super. We used the Kid Buu super. Yeah, that's a little tough, right? It's a little tough, but it's okay. I think we're perfectly fine right here. We're eating good. All right, so now you got two options. I'm gonna give you guys two options right here. So you can do this very difficult 5-5 Sun Family stage, right? Or you can go for this very easy extreme stage, right? Look at this. Look at how easy this one looks. I think I'm going to opt for this one right here. I don't want to bust out Bootanks, right? I don't want Bootanks to take damage. I'm going to need them for the later stages where I have no choice but to go on the Sun Family stages. So I'm going to play it a little bit safe right here, guys. Alright, so this is the formation we're going to be using right here. I'm going to take advantage of this Ki Restore speed space, right? Since Bootanks can definitely use that and get his super attack first and foremost on a red unit. So we're gonna do that. Or actually, hold on. Alright, so this is the formation we're going to be using right here. I'm going to actually bust out Bootank still, and we're gonna slide him on this Ki Restore speed tile. That way he can get his super attack first and foremost, right? This is going to be like, so he'll attack first, he'll get a super attack off on the red Kid Goku, and then we can continue on from there. I think that's actually a good deal right here. So let's go ahead and start off like this. Alright, so I think we're gonna go ahead and definitely start off with Kid Goku. Then we'll kill a purple, and then I want to get Super 17 out of the way as soon as possible, just because I don't want to expose boot tanks for too long. Then we can get another purple, and then we'll get the yellows out of the way nice and easily. Let's go, dude. Very easy fights. 1.4 million. We'll take that. If you guys did end up taking the Sun family stage, let me know in the comments down below. How many points did you get from it? So I'm actually very curious what the exact difference would have been right there, right? We did get the full kill. Very easy fight. Boot tanks is... I think boot tanks actually healed a little bit from that, which is huge for us. So once again, we're in the situation where literally the 3 fights in front of us are all Sun family fights. I would say either go for this 4-fist one or this 5-fist one. For me, I figure since it's going to be a Sun family stage either way, I might as well just go all in and go for this one right here, right? I might as well. So we're going to go ahead and just do that. But if you guys do want to go for a little bit less intensive, because I know the 4-fist stage is definitely going to be easier, but I don't know just how much easier it's going to be. We're going to go ahead and just slide with this one. Plus this one doesn't have a green unit on it, and that's what I want. I need boot tanks to not have a green unit to go against. All right, so I think this is the formation we're going to go with right here. I think because Birdku and Kaioken Goku are both on this team, I think I am going to change this guy back to Blast again. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, so attack order will be Goten, Gohan, Kaioken, and then we'll take out... it's either him or Kaioken. Kind of want to do Kaioken. Honestly, kind of want to get Kaioken and then this guy and then Birdku at the very end. We'll see how this plays out. Alright, so I do think it's more worth to target the Kaioken Goku over the Super Saiyan 2 Purple Gohan if you guys are choosing this fight right here. Bootang still got hit, but this is why I'm using him very, like, rarely, right? Very sparingly. That way he can afford to take a hit or two just in exchange for coming into these fights in general. We avoided all of the super attacks right here. I would say that one wasn't terrible. It wasn't an absolute terrible run right here. 1.5 million. We'll go ahead and take that, and we'll go ahead and let's see where we lie in rank before we close out the video. Alright, so number 1 is at 17.7 million. We're at 17.3, so we're at rank 42. Honestly, that's really good. That's especially considering I kind of went more so of the quote-unquote easier path, right? I think that's actually really damn good. I'm really happy with this ranking right here. We're going to have to wait until what happens until the second part of the board. Most of our units are still really healthy too, right? So I think that's also very important to know here. Let me know where you guys are at right now, what teams you're rocking with. Let me know if you guys actually brought in JANEMBA as well, because I probably at this point I don't. I'm going to put in the title. JANEMBA sucks, dude. He sucks. He needs the Zenkai to be good in TOP, but the rest of the team is carrying quite nicely, I would say. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!